Welcome everybody to Fatality Field here in Phoenix, Arizona. It has all come down to this. Welcome to the 5th SFLm Championship between the Albuquerque Adams and the Ottawa Cavalry. Hello everybody, Ethan Muslin here alongside my partner Jay Hayden. Jay, this is going to be a fantastic battle. Albuquerque running on a 6-game winning streak. Ottawa upsetting the perennial favorites in the playoffs, taking down the San Jose Flight. It's a battle between two fantastic underdogs, and one of them is going to come away with the title.
Ethan, this is it. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for all season long. 8 long weeks, regular season, 1 playoff game. Now we're here. Title game between two teams. As you mentioned, most people didn't expect these two teams to be here in this title game, especially looking back early on in the season, week 1 and week 2. But we're here, and we couldn't have asked for a better matchup here between the Ottawa Cavalry and the Albuquerque Adams. We saw these two teams play in week 4 in a great game that saw Albuquerque win their first game of the season. And I expect this game to be just as much fireworks and have just as much fireworks as that game in week 4 did.
Yeah, that was the game that put Albuquerque on that 6-game winning streak that they're currently riding right now. If they get to 7, they win the whole thing. Mickey Milello with the ball on the tee, and here we go from Phoenix. Ball going to be taken at about the 5-yard line, going to be run up the middle by Isaiah King the 4th. And that's going to set Ottawa up at the 25-yard line. We're talking about the last time these two met. It was a very close game with Albuquerque coming out with that win 19-16. Albuquerque has been quite known for being clutch in very high-pressure situations. Well, if that comes to be again, we could expect a very exciting finish here in this game. 1st and 10 for the Cavalry. Cyrus Jive going to step back and throw the pass down the middle. It's complete to Gus Scott, who's going to take it down to the 38-yard line for a gain of 13. We'll introduce the rest of the Ottawa offense. We talked about Cyrus Jive. He's the man under center. In the backfield, Dwayne Salmons and Azami Mihada are halfback and fullback. Wide receivers are Gus Scott, Michael Knight, and Isaiah King the 4th. And anchoring the line on tight end, it's going to be current Charleston player, Dusty Rourke. New set of downs now for the shotgun. Jive going to throw to the left side. It's caught again by Scott, and he's going to step out of bounds at the 43.
Yeah, I think we see what the game plan is here for Ottawa. They're going to try to expose that defensive pass game a little bit here, making some, I would say, easy passes. That second one that first one was one of the better passes we'll probably see tonight from Cyrus Jive.
Cyrus Jive, one of the higher completing percentage, number 1 from the regular season, 72.5% completion rating. Going to hand the ball off here, and looked like that was Mihada trying to get the run, but can't get anywhere. He's brought down in the backfield. That's number 54, a Singletary, the week 8 signing, making the tackle. And it'll introduce us to the rest of the Albuquerque defense. Notables on the line, you're going to have Neil Rivers, defensive tackle. Linebackers are Jason Peace, YSK Dre, who signed up last week. He's out on the field for the title game, and a Singletary on the outside linebacker. Cornerbacks are Liam Ryan and Don Fletcher. Safeties, Cody Halon, Jack Snook, Jukin Rukin Jr., and Dante Grimm. And that pass deflected away, incomplete by Liam Ryan. That looked like intended for King, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. That'll punt away for the Cavalry.
Yeah, Albuquerque did a great job there getting pressure on the quarterback. I think if Liam Ryan could have a second shot at that, I think he was expecting that ball to be a little bit further than what it was. But because he got hit, the quarterback got hit there as soon as he let the ball go. And unfortunately, that ball is a little bit shorter than what Ryan expected.
So a bit of a 4-play drive here. It's going to be kicked away by Aiden Loft. Ball returned at about the 24. And it's Ed Williams making the return. He's not going to get much on that. He'll give 2 yards. And that'll set up Albuquerque in some decent territory to start their first drive. And their quarterback, Terrellis Blanton.
Yeah, Trellis Blanton, one of the best quarterbacks we've ever seen here in the minors. Has a shot to go down as the all-time leader in passing yards. He's done a fantastic job throughout his career in the SFLm.
They're going to start in a power eye on first down. A little pressure from the left side from the defense. Handoff to Baloo Scott. Going to have room to run, and there she goes! Baloo Scott down to midfield, brought down at the Ottawa 48-yard line. Fantastic opening run from Baloo Scott. Gets it into Cavalry territory.
We've said it a number of times throughout the season. The thing you do not want to see if you're the opposing team, you don't want Baloo Scott to get in an open field. If you allow her to get a sliver of open space, she's going to be gone. They luckily got a chance to get their hands on her here at midfield, but they don't want that to happen again in this game.
And another fantastic block from the fullback, Chuck Stellar, to help that out. Another power eye here for Scott up the middle. Going to get taken to about the 41 for a gain of 8 before being tackled by Josh Neal. Let's introduce the rest of the Albuquerque offense. We talked about Torellis Blanton behind center. Baloo Scott and Chuck Stellar are in the backfield. Honus Adobe, Ed Williams, and TT Crystal are your wide receivers. Craig Westlake, the Week 8 signing, he's on tight end. Anchoring that line at tackle, 6'7", 335 is Phoebe Collins. Second down and 2, they're going to have an offset eye. Hand off to Scott, goes to the left, can't get anywhere, going to get right back to the line. They're actually going to credit it with a loss. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play with the stop by Timothy Connolly and Robert Vale. And we'll introduce the rest of the Ottawa defense. It's a full line down on the front. Ziggy Blaylock, Buster Bronx, Robert Vale, and Caden Poirier on the line. Linebackers are Juan Mississippi and Timothy Connolly. Cornerbacks are Amar Bryant Jr., Terrence Pearson. Safeties are TJ Frosty, Kevin Smoker, Josh Neal, and GB Wallace. Third down for Scott, trying to push down for the first down. Cannot make it. It's going to get stopped 1 yard short at the 39. Looks like that was Neal and Blaylock there to make the stop. So probably going to be a bit far for a field goal here. They'll probably punt it away.
Yeah, that 4-3 defense there from Ottawa did wonders because what you saw there was the strength. A lot of people don't talk about the strength that Baloo Scott has. Most of the time, you talk about that speed, that agility, as we mentioned before, but she's a very, very strong running back to be 5'11", 205.
And it's a fake! Oh, but it goes nowhere! No. Oh, might have been a wrong call to make for Ralph Bennington, and he just got absolutely slammed by Shane Carver.
Slammed indeed. I mean, listen, I know it's the title game and you want to pull out all the stops here. I don't know if I would have gone that route. I think, if you want to actually go for it with it being 4th and 1, maybe just leave the offense on the field, run a fullback dive, get Baloo Scott the ball, see if you can get that 1 yard there. I don't agree with that call at all.
Neither do I. I agree with you. That is one situation that you just run it, as they're going to have a free play here. Jive's going to throw to the right side. It'll be completed to number 23. That's Dwayne Salmons, the halfback. They'll get a few yards on that, but I think they might take the free 5. See who this got called on. And that is on Neil Rivers, the defensive tackle of Albuquerque. He jumped a little bit early, so that'll be 5 yards for the Cavalry. Remain first down.
Yeah, I think what we're seeing now is just the nerves of a title game, and clearly not just from the players on the field. I think you got a little bit of nerves there from the coaching staff as well in terms of the plays that are being called, but I think everybody will settle down as this game progresses.
So first down and 5, handoff to Salmons up the middle. Going to get about a yard on the play. Going to get brought down. That's number 51 of Albuquerque, Jason Peace, making the tackle.
We're going to say Jason Peace a number of times throughout this ball game. He mans that middle of the field as well as anybody does here in the minors.
Absolutely does. He's a fantastic linebacker. Second down and 4. Handoff here for Mihada. Going to push for the first down marker. Gets fallen just short. And that one stopped there. That's number 55, Moses Toway, helping to make the play. But now it's a 3rd and short for the Cavalry.
Yeah, it's going to take a number of defenders to take down the fullback, number 34 for Ottawa Cavalry. 6'2", 260, Zami Mahada. He gets the ball. He's going to make a ton of plays throughout this game.
Power eye for 3rd and 1. Jive going to throw. Screens it out towards Salmons. Going to make the catch. Gets the first down. Brought down to the 25 and tackled at the 24-yard line. Peace again making that tackle. We were talking about him earlier. There he is again.
Yeah, he makes the tackle there. Listen, we talked about Baloo Scott and the talent that she has in open field. But if Albuquerque wants a shot at winning the championship here tonight, they're going to have to make sure they get Dwayne Salmons under wraps as well. Because in my opinion, the way Salmons goes is the way that the Ottawa Cavalry goes, just because he has that much talent.
We're talking about Jason Peace. On average, from the regular season, averaged 7.8 tackles a game. He's usually there to help make those big stops. First down for Jive. Going to swing it again to Salmon. Stopped right at the line. Going to credit it with a 1-yard gain. Brought down to the 23. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that was a great play call there. I mean, it's as if they knew exactly what was going to be called there. He threw the ball out to the flat, and as soon as the receiver touched the ball, he was absolutely blasted there from Fletcher. Great defense from Albuquerque.
A little pressure here on the line for the defense. They're going to back away a bit for 2nd and 9. Salmon's in the backfield. Jive with a quick step. Throws down the left side. Will be completed. Again, that's Gus Scott making his 3rd reception of the day. Going to bring it down to the 14 for 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Gus Scott here. You know, we've got an interesting matchup. Gus Scott is actually the son of the running back for Albuquerque, Baloo Scott. So we've got a family rivalry here in the championship game. Can't wait to see how this plays out.
What they call Richard Dawson. We got a feud in the pass. Deflected on 3rd down. Knocked away by Don Fletcher, the two-way player from Atlanta. And Ottawa's going to have to go settle for a field goal.
That was pretty much those last few plays were basically all Fletcher. I mean, yeah, you got Jason Peace, of course. He's going to make plays as well, but you know, Fletcher pretty much took care of that drive there for the for Albuquerque. But we see the offense coming back out on the field here.
Offense is on the field. They might go for it. They might try the jump. They got Rivers one time. They might try to do it again here. Play clock down to 5 seconds. They're trying to go for it. The jump. Not happening here. Ottawa will take a timeout.
Yeah, great discipline. Great discipline there. And I'm not upset at all from Ottawa or at Ottawa for that decision there, you know, to try to get Albuquerque to jump. As you mentioned, they've done it one time already. And again, we're here in a championship game where jitters are going to be present for sure. So, you know, I don't mind them doing that this early in the half, this early in the game. It didn't work out, but you know, hopefully for Ottawa, they'll still get 3 points here.
At the very least, it will be a 31-yard field goal attempt. They'll have Eric Jacobson out to kick this. Artie Archuleta there on the hold. So he said it's going to be from the left hash. Nice snap and hold. Kick up on the way. And it is good from 31 yards out. First points of the title game go to Ottawa. They now lead Albuquerque 3-0.
Yeah, what did we expect, right? Again, we mentioned the Week 4 matchup, you know, was such a close ball game. Yeah, I mean, this may come down to a field goal ultimately, you know, here in this title game between these two teams that are so evenly matched and so talented.
Yeah, and you can see there on the bottom left side of your screen, we do have a line for today's game. Albuquerque, a -4 favorite with an over-under of just a half under 40. This kick being returned by Ed Williams. That's going to be run out to the Albuquerque 27. If you're new to the SFL, the Simulation Football League combines traditional sports, esports, and a role-playing game all into one. Team strategies are being executed in real time by our simulations as real-life players compete on the virtual gridiron. For more information about the SFL, you can visit our website at www.simulationfl.net. The SFL, we put the fan in fantasy. Lanton's going to have an I formation on first down. Stepping back, screens away to Scott. She'll make the catch. Tried to go for a power move there, but just gets leveled by Terrence Pearson. It'll be good for a gain of 3.
Yeah, Terrence Pearson is not someone you want to run head-to-head with, a two-way player from Jacksonville. You know, if you throw the ball, he's going to knock it down or intercept it. You try to run towards him, he may knock the ball loose or knock your head off, either one. Great tackle there from Terrence Pearson.
The setup, 2nd down and 7, right at the 30-yard line. I formation with 3 wide receivers. Lanton to step back. He steps back deep with time. Into a little bit of trouble. Oh, and it's going to be a loss of 9 on the play. Big tackle there from number 98. That is Buster Bronx.
Buster Bronx, the week 3 signing, 6'8", 320 pounds. Good luck blocking him, keeping him from the quarterback. The thing we're noticing early on here in the ball game, Ottawa's doing a very good job getting pressure on Trellis Blanton. We know just how good he is and know what he's trying to accomplish here. But so does Ottawa, and they're doing a great job preventing it so far.
3rd down and very long to go for Blanton. He's going to heave one down the middle. Pass tipped away. Incomplete. That one intended for TT Crystal. But that one gets knocked away by TJ Frosty, and that'll be a 3-and-out.
Yeah, TJ Frosty, the former Memphis River runner there, making the play in the middle of the field. I definitely wishes he can have that one back. The ball hit him straight in the hand, but hey, he'll take that if it's 4th and 18 and they've got to punt the ball off anyway to their offense. He'll definitely take that rather than a reception for the other team.
Either way, it's probably going to end up going to, if I'm judging my math correctly, probably going to be about to the Ottawa 40-45 yard line. This kick will be taken out by Ralph Bennington. And it will be a kick. No fakery on this one. The punt will go down to the 43. And not much there for King to get any yardage. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. The SFL convention is coming to the Las Vegas Strip July 10th to the 12th. HyperX Esports Arena at the Luxor will host the season kickoff featuring all 28 teams in action, live commentary throughout the day, every game on the big screen, and your chance to be introduced to the world as a football star. Visit simulationfl.net/convention for the most up-to-date details on convention events and broadcast schedules. I know I'll be there. 1st down and 10 for Jive. He's under a little bit of pressure. Brought down in the backfield for a sack. And there's Neil Rivers getting a little bit of vengeance after that offside.
Yeah, I think this Albuquerque defensive line is tired of us giving praise to this Ottawa defensive line. They saying, hey, we can make plays too. They got pressure on Cyrus Jive there, cost them 5 yards. Let's see what they do here on 2nd and 15.
They're going to set up with 5 wide. Looks like the tight end's flexed out on the left side. Dime package for Albuquerque on 2nd and 15. Jive takes the snap. Little pressure from the middle. Going to throw to the left side. Tipped up. Incomplete. Oh, Don Fletcher popped his hands up on it. Thought maybe he would have gotten it on the bounce, but does not happen.
I think early on here we can say with confidence, if anybody came to play tonight, it's Fletcher. Fletcher's making plays. He's made plays on 2 drives here consecutively, and now it's 3rd and 15. I probably would go the opposite way of Fletcher if I was Cyrus Jive.
Yeah, Don Fletcher this season, 4 deflections, 2 interceptions. You want to avoid him as Jive going to pick the quick throw. And it's caught by King! So they'll get a little bit of better field position after that deflection. Going to get about a gain of 7 or 8, but it's going to be a 3-and-out once again for Ottawa.
Yeah, heck of a heads-up play there from Isaiah King, swinging his head around to catch that tipped pass. Unfortunately for Ottawa, though, it's not enough to get the 1st down, so they'll have to punt the ball back off to this Albuquerque offense.
The Aiden Loft to punt this away. Pressure coming. He'll kick it off. Ball will be taken at about the 16, and they'll credit him with about 3 yards, with Ed Williams making the return towards the Albuquerque 19-yard line. So kind of a bit of a back and forth here with the punts. Nothing really going anywhere one way or another. But we've seen Albuquerque break things away before. They could definitely do it again.
Yeah, and honestly, it's kind of what we anticipated, right? I mean, again, 2 very, very evenly talented teams, so bend or break, right?
Mm-hmm. And there's a bit of a bend there as Baloo Scott pushing forward down to the 24-yard line. Going to get a gain of 6, and you see there already getting 42 yards rushing on the day.
Yeah, and listen, the thing that I'm loving about what Albuquerque's doing, we all know how talented Baloo Scott is, but we also know how talented this passing game for the Albuquerque Adams is, so they're kind of keeping them on their toes, making sure they're as balanced as they can possibly be.
2nd and 4 on the tight end flex. That one caught by Chris. Looks like that's Craig Westlake making the catch. Brings it up to the 33, and it's a 1st down for the Adams.
Yeah, easy pass there. I mean, the middle of the field was wide open. Get the ball to your tight end, 6'5", 245. The Week 8 signing there making the play here in the title game.
Brings a new set of downs for Albuquerque. They'll have 3 wide on the I formation. Nickel for the Cavalry. Closing in on the final minute here in the first quarter. Blanton throws the deep ball down the middle. Way overthrown and incomplete. Might have had a little bit of pressure there up at the line. Get that thing a little bit on the high side.
Yeah, let's give credit here to the entire defense there. I think it was the pressure that Trellis Blanton saw coming up the middle from the defensive line, but I also think on the back end, those safeties, the free safety and strong safety there, were playing great coverage. That's the only place that Trellis Blanton could put the ball that wouldn't have resulted in an interception.
2nd and 10, gonna go 3 wide on the I. Blanton steps back. Oh, under pressure and brought down in the backfield for another sack. As number 77 for the Cavalry, Ziggy Blaylock, making the tackle.
Ziggy Blaylock, 6'6", 260. This defensive line has really came to play here in the title game. I don't know if they feel slighted in some way, but they've done a fantastic job here in the first quarter.
On average, they allow only about 100 yards of rushing. Blanton here on the big throw on 3rd, nearly intercepted. Almost picked off by TJ Frosty. Again, in and out of the hands. It's going to be another punt for the Adams.
Yeah, these defensive backs, man. TJ Frosty and Terrence Pearson for the Ottawa Cavalry and Don Fletcher for the Albuquerque Adams. I mean, these defensive backs, the defensive line, I guess defense in general is what we can expect throughout this game, and I'm loving every bit of it.
This is definitely going to be a defensive battle between these two squads. With Ralph Bennington now to punt this ball away. This will likely be the last play of the first quarter. Bit of a side snap, but he kicks it off. Be taken by King at the 32. And a little bit of a struggle there, but he's not going to get any further than the 34-yard line. And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ottawa currently up on top of Albuquerque, 3-0. We're locked up in a tight one, but there's still plenty of football left to go. You're watching the SFLm Season 5 Championship here on YouTube. Back here at Fatality Field here in Phoenix, Arizona. Adams trailing the Cavalry 3-0. Ethan Muslin, Jay Hayden here on the commentary for you today in this fantastic championship match. First down for the Cavalry. Jive going to throw it under a little bit of pressure. Going to throw it to the left side, complete to Mihata, who's still on his feet and gets past the first down marker to the 44 before he gets brought down by Jack Snook. It's a first down for the Cavalry.
Listen, we mentioned it earlier, right? You get the ball to Azumi Mihata in the open field. And we're talking about one of the most sure tacklers we have in the minors in Jason Peace. And he can't even get down Mihata there, but with great play call, and just effort there we see from the fullback.
New set of downs at the 44 of the Cavalry. Nickel pack for the Adams. We got an eye for 3 wide receivers. Jive stepping back, throws right side. Pass complete to King. Shakes off one and steps out of bounds at the Albuquerque 46. I'm going to mark him just short of the first down, but it's a gain of 9.
Yeah, and listen, we know how this works, right? Essentially, these defenses have been almost perfect there in the first quarter, but these coaching staffs are very, very, very intelligent. They know the football game, right? And they're going to make adjustments throughout this game.
Handoff up the middle here for Salmon's going to get the first down. Gets it inside the 40 before getting tackled by number 47. That's Dante Grimm. And it's another Cavalry first down.
Yeah, offensive line doing a great job there, opening up the hole for Dwayne Salmons. Just an easy run, get the first down. Now new set of downs, and now they're getting deeper and deeper into Albuquerque territory.
Once again, threatening to get into scoring range. Possibly make this continue to be a 1 or maybe a 2-score game. Jive to throw on first down, complete to Salmons on the right side. Tried to shake the tackle, could not get it. He's there to make the play alongside with Dante Grimm. It'll be a gain of 8.
Yeah, so as an offense, what do? You expose the middle of the field with the previous play being a run up the middle of the field and getting a decent amount of yards. Well, their expectations are, all right, maybe they'll come back and do the same thing. No, they throw the ball to the outside and they get 8 yards on a pass play. Great play call.
Ottawa going into the Woolery set with 2-2. Jive going to throw to the left side, completed and out of bounds. That is number 41. That's the secondary tight end, Sean Baker. Going to get it out of bounds to the 27, and it's another first down.
Yeah, Cyrus Jive is just making perfect passes here on this drive here. They've got something going here with this drive. Maybe they figured something out with this defense, at least on this drive. If I'm Albuquerque, I've got to make some adjustments. If I want to keep them out of the end zone here.
1st and 10 again, now at the Albuquerque 27. Jive hands it off to Salmons. Caught in the backfield by Peace, but manages to push forward on the play. Going to get a gain of 1.
Yeah, what's your adjustment you want to make if you're Albuquerque? Get Jason Peace to find the ball carrier. That's the adjustment that you want to make there, and that's what you saw. 1 yard gain. They'll take that all day long.
They're going right into it now with 3 wide receivers in the eye. Albuquerque in a nickel set. Jive stepping back, throws to Cohen.
What a pass.
Oh, my goodness, into the end zone. Touchdown, Ottawa. Isaiah King cut it back in and scores.
That was a brilliant pass from Cyrus Jive. Watch this pass here. He doesn't throw it too far down the field. He kind of gives a little bit on that pass. Why? Because the safety's coming over top to make a play there. And if he had thrown it a little bit further, that's going to be an interception for Albuquerque. But let's give credit to the 6'5", 215-pound wide receiver, former free safety, and now turned wide receiver here in Ottawa, and Isaiah King. Beautiful catch there. Incredible pass. And Ottawa has something going here as they're about to go up 10-0 here in the title game.
Jacobson with the extra point is up and through. That drive ended up taking 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go from about their own 25 to the end zone. About a 75-yard drive. Now Ottawa up on top of Albuquerque 10-0. It's now officially a 2-score game for the Cavalry. Jacobson
I'm
now
loving
to
what I'm
set it
seeing
up.
here.
Yeah, this
Absolutely.
is going to be an exciting game. Jacobson with the ball, going to kick it away. And Ed Williams will take it at the 5. Going to run up the middle. And going to get about 20 on the return. They'll bring it up to the Adams 25-yard line. The SFL is partnered with Rare Drop and Rare Drop Sports to advance live events and distribution. Live and in-person championship weekends, rookie drafts, and community events are all in the works. Visit raredrop.co for more info on what the company does in the gaming community, and be sure to follow Rare Drop Sports on Twitch at twitch.tv/rdsports. First down for the Adams. They're trailing 10-0. Blanton gonna throw. Hands out to the right side. It's caught! Honus Adobe's got room to run. He's brought down in Ottawa territory. Tackle made by Josh Neal, but they're inside the Cavalry 40.
You make a beautiful pass, Cyrus Jive. Trellis Blanton says, hold my beer, I can make one too. I've been doing this my entire career here in the minors, and there he shows just how much arm talent he truly has, hitting the wide receiver there on the sideline. Great pass from Trellis Blanton, and they are already in Ottawa's territory here on this drive.
One play, 36 yards. They are inside the Cavalry 40. 1st and 10, 3 wide receivers. Blanton the step. Quick throw, caught by Scott. Tried to push ahead against the tackler, couldn't get anywhere. I'm going to call it no gain on that play. I'm going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that was a smart play there from the linebacker, Timothy Connolly. Just kind of reading exactly what they were doing offensively and making that tackle there for no gain for Albuquerque.
So the Adams will set up in a power eye, but it's going to be a throw for Blanton. Quick pass, caught by Stellar. Going to get down to the 35 for a gain of 4. And that was another tackle there made by Connolly, and looks like that might have been Kevin Smoker as well to help make that play.
Yeah, great defense there. Chuck Stellar, one of the smaller fullbacks you'll probably see in football, 5'11", 200 pounds, but don't let his size fool you. He may be one of the smaller fullbacks, but he's certainly one of the strongest that you're going to see.
Yeah, he's still pretty consistent on the pass, about an average of 5.3 yards per reception. 3rd and 6 now for Blanton. Going to throw right side, caught by Adobe, and just gets out of bounds at the 28-yard line. That moves the chains. 1st down, Albuquerque.
That was an incredible route there ran by the two-way player from Atlanta. But that ball couldn't have been placed anywhere other than where Trellis Blanton put the ball. If they wanted a reception and they wanted a first down. Great play call there. Great execution. First down, Albuquerque.
Resets the downs, now inside the 30 at the 28. Blanton to throw. Has some time in the pocket. Going to throw a quick pass, and that is complete to Westlake. Going to be good for a gain of 7. He's brought down at the 21-yard line by Juan, Mississippi, player from Denver. And bring up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, so what was working for Ottawa was the defensive line was getting a ton of pressure earlier on in this ball game. Well, why were they getting that pressure? Well, obviously the effort, but why do you want to get that pressure? Because if you don't, Trellis Blanton's going to kill you all game long, and we're seeing it here on this drive.
Blanton hands off to Scott, going to get the first down, brought down at the 17-yard line. And that's looks like that is another tackle there from Timothy Connolly.
Another first down for Albuquerque. And they're having a drive that's very similar to what we saw Ottawa do on the previous drive. And maybe these offenses for both teams have found something here that is working for them.
Back into the power eye for 1st and 10. Hand off to Scott. Going to go to the right side. Gets a block. Going to keep pushing and gets down to the 13. Another nice tackle from Amar Bryant Jr., but it's a gain of 5. They're closing in inside the 10.
That was an example of what we talked about earlier on in the ball game. Yeah, Baloo Scott's not going to be the biggest running back you're going to see, but she has immense strength. There she carried 2 Ottawa defensive players about 2 or 3 yards before she fell down. Great run.
Another power eye here for Albuquerque. It's going to be a throw from Blanton. Under a little pressure there in the middle, but it'll be completed. It's taken down at the 5, caught by TT Crystal, and now it's 1st and goal to go for the Adams.
Yeah, they had a decent amount of pressure coming up the middle, but not enough pressure. That's an example there. You give Blanton enough time, he's going to find somebody open, and there he finds a two-way player out of Mexico City. Another first down.
1st and goal for Blanton. Gonna throw it. Oh, under pressure, and he gets taken down in the backfield. There's a tackle made from not Dante Grimm. That's number 97, Caden Poirier, making the sack.
Yeah, Caden Poirier there showing that strength, showing that tenacity. Coming up the middle of the field there, the Week 7 signing, 6'5", 325. Great play there from the defensive lineman.
So that's going to push them back 7 yards. Now 2nd down and 36 feet, probably call it about 35 feet, to the end zone. Power eye against the regular old 4-3. Blanton to throw. Screens it out to Scott. She'll make the catch, but caught right at the line. Oh, another no gain on that play. And that's another big tackle there from Pearson.
Yeah, sounding like a broken record at this point, but what do you not want to do? You don't want to run head up with Terrence Pearson. I mean, he's been trained very well in Jacksonville, and he's showing that training and showing that talent here in the minors in Ottawa.
Shotgun here with 2 and 2 for Blanton. 3rd down and goal. A little bit of time. Going to throw to the right side. Caught and out of bounds. Ed Williams made the catch. Going to bring it down to the 2-yard line. It looks like they're going to bring out the field goal unit to get on the board.
Yeah, that was a fantastic pass there from Blanton. Unfortunately, the pass led the wide receiver clear out of bounds. Couldn't cut up field to get in the end zone. If he was able to just turn his head and turn his body just a little bit, probably could have been able to stick that ball out and get it inside the pylon. But hopefully for Albuquerque, at the very least, they can get 3 points here.
We're going to see Mickey Malilo kick it from about the 9, so it'll be a 19-yard field goal attempt. He's 14 for 14 on the season. And there's another one you can put on the board. And Albuquerque gets on the board. It's now a 10-3 ball game with 3:47 to go in the half.
Yeah, in my opinion, Ethan, that's a win for Ottawa. I mean, Albuquerque just had their best drive of the game by far. And the only thing they got is 3 points. Now, if you're Albuquerque, you're not hanging your head by any means. But certainly this defense, if they had to give up anything, they'd rather give up 3 points than a touchdown.
King going to take the kick at the 7. Tried to step to the left side. Nothing doing that time. He's going to set up shop for the Cavalry at the 24-yard line. Just because it's the SFL offseason doesn't mean content creators aren't still pumping out great content around the league. Catch SFL Nights with AJ Strikers, Say It With Your Chest, Netma, and of course the show all about the minors, fights, and insights. To check out archived versions of community shows, visit simulationfl.net and click the logo of your favorite form of SFL entertainment on our homepage. You know, Fights and Insights had that fantastic Prospect Bowl in which the East managed to win that one out, but it was a fantastic game from everyone involved. 1st and 10 here for the Cavalry, caught there by Salmons, only going to get taken back to the line before Fletcher makes the tackle. So, second verse, same as the first.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what did we say before? Stay away from Terrence Pearson, stay away from Don Fletcher. I think they're trying to figure out how maybe they can tire him out throughout this ball game. Good luck. Don Fletcher's not getting tired anytime soon.
3 bunts to the left side here on 2nd down. It's going to be a throw down the middle. Oh, and it's caught by Michael Knight. Going to take it to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 20.
Man, did you see that pass from Cyrus Jive? Look at this route, though. Cuts quickly there on that slant route. And that's not an easy pass to make by any means. You've got one of the best safeties in the minors coming straight towards your receiver there to make a play. He's not able to make it in time. 1st down, great pass there from Jive.
Jive going to change up the play here on 1st and 10. Just inside of the Ottawa 45. Gonna quick throw. Pass is completed. Oh, and there's a little bit of room to run. Great catch for Dusty Rorick, and she will get it down to the 25.
Great catch from Dusty Rorick, but look at this pass. Now, is it a duck? Absolutely. Maybe not one of the most beautiful passes you've seen coming out of someone's hand, but the decision there to make that pass, sidearms it around the defender. Cyrus Jive is just on another level here in the title game.
Resets the downs, now at the 23-yard line. Offset eye. Jive to throw. And down the middle, pass will be completed to Scott. He gets wrapped up right there at the 18-yard line. That's a tackle from Liam Ryan. It's a gain of 6 yards, and we head over to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Ottawa's hoping to get back to a 2-score lead. They're leading Albuquerque 10-3. This is the SFLm Season 5 Championship right here on YouTube. Back here in Phoenix, 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Ottawa looking to get back into a 2-score lead. Jive with the pressure and taken down at the 25-yard line. Big sack on that play. Number 98, Anthony Story.
Great sack there from Story. And throughout the season, he's made a ton of good plays. He's had a couple of boneheaded plays where he's jumped off sides a time or two. But he's also had some plays where he's made some big tackles and sacks in the backfield. And there, he does just that.
Jive now on 3rd and 12. Little pressure up the middle. Pass, throw down the middle and completed. Gus Scott making the catch at the 9. Now it's 1st and goal to go for the Cav.
Ethan, this probably isn't a good sign, but I think I've run out of compliments to give to Cyrus Jive. I mean, he's just making passes. I don't think I've seen any quarterback making a game, and he's making it here all in the first half. Unbelievable.
There's a reason why he's been so accurate this season. Pass down the middle, incomplete. Oh, that one intended for Mihata, but there was a bit of coverage there from Albuquerque. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, and even that pass, Ethan, I mean, that was an incredible pass there from Cyrus Jive. It was just a better play made from a player with my favorite name by far in the minors, Jack Snoot there in the middle of the field, just knocking that ball loose.
He's a megaton of fun for sure. As we go to 2nd and goal, power I formation for the Cavs. Jive going to hand it off. Salmons goes left side. Going to get brought down by Story, and they're going to go no huddle here on 3rd and goal. Going back into the power I, trying to push into the end zone. Jive to throw, screens it out to Salmons, complete, but caught in the backfield and taken out of bounds by Jason Peace. It's a loss of about 2 on the play, but I think Ottawa's going to take it. They'll take another 3 points, get this back to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, the best linebacker in all the minors, Jason Peace. He saw that coming from a mile away. Yeah, you're running hurry-up offense and keeping that same formation but you're not going to run the same play. I know exactly what you're doing there, and he makes the play there in the backfield. Great tackle from Jason Peace.
So they'll bring out Eric Jacobson once again. He's already hit one field goal. This will be a 23-yard attempt from the left hash. It is up, and it is good. That'll make it a 13-3 ball game with 43 seconds left to go here in the first half. Now, Albuquerque will get the football to start the second half, so they've got about a minute. They got all 3 timeouts. They have every possibility of getting some points before the end of the quarter.
Yeah, that they do. If you're Ottawa, you cannot go to sleep here for these last 43 seconds. We've seen some incredible plays, some miracle plays made in the last few seconds of halves in a ball game. So this defense is going to have to continue to play the way they have so far in this ball game.
There's Ed Williams taking it from the 6. He'll get about 21 yards on the kick return. That'll bring it up to the Albuquerque 27. So doing the quick math, they can get about probably a good 50 yards to get into decent field goal range. They're about 73 away from getting into the end zone. We'll see what happens in these next couple of plays. They've got 38 seconds to do it. 1st and 10. Offset I with 3 wide. Blanton gonna throw. Pass caught to Stellar, wide open. Tried to get out of bounds, not doing there. Albuquerque will take a timeout after a gain of 4.
Yeah, and what you saw there was just great coaching there for the Albuquerque. For the Ottawa Cavalry. You saw they kind of overloaded one side of the field, in reference to Albuquerque. Ottawa just slanted their entire defense to that heavy side, and they were able to make the play. Obviously not in the backfield, but if you only allow 4 yards, they'll take that, especially this late in the half.
Offset I with a tight end flex on 2nd and 6. They're going to hand it off. Baloo Scott going to go to the outside. Can't get anywhere there. It'll be another gain of 1. They're going to go no huddle. And they've got about 20 seconds to do it. Back into the tight end flex. Clock ticking down. Going to hand off to Scott again. Up the right side. Gets the first down. Down to the 41. And they're going no huddle again. It's about 10 seconds. They're going to have to hurry. Clock winding down. They got to get it going. They're going to try for the throw. Down the middle. Pass complete. And they'll call a timeout with 1 second to go at the Ottawa 48. We'll have time for one Hail Mary pass.
Yeah, they will. This should get pretty exciting. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that that clock management there. Clearly, Jason Williams, the head coach, isn't too thrilled about something that was going on there on the field. But clock management wasn't exactly the best either, and maybe that's what he's complaining about now to Blanton. But let's see what they do here with 3 seconds left here in the half for the Season 5 title game.
This will be the end of the first half. Blanton has the Hail Mary set. And here we go. He's got the time. Gonna pump fake. Gonna heave one out. Right side. Knocked away and incomplete. Nothing doing there. Probably a little bit early there to make that throw as Pearson knocks it away. So no points come on the board in the final drive for Albuquerque. But they will go into the tunnel knowing they get the ball to start the second half, trailing Ottawa 13-3. It's been a pretty good game so far, a bit defensively oriented, but I think we're going to see a lot more excitement with the adjustments. You see their time of possession almost equal in terms of possession, in terms of offensive yardage, and Ottawa's just managed to make better their opportunities.
Yeah, that they have. You said that perfectly. I mean, we're seeing here a beautiful run there from Baloo Scott, but the reality is they haven't had a ton of big plays really on either side. I mean, these defenses in general just have shown up. We saw the defensive line for Ottawa just making play after play after play in the backfield, whether it's a tackle in the backfield whenever Albuquerque wants to run the ball, or if it's a sack on Trellis Blanton. They're just not allowing Albuquerque to have any of the big plays. And give kudos as well to this Albuquerque defense. Obviously, they've given up more in terms of points, in terms of yardage to Ottawa, but they've still done a great job of allowing their team and they're allowing their offense to stay in the game based on what they're doing on the defensive line, based on players there. You see a big play there from Ottawa, but based on players like Don Fletcher, players like Dante Grimm. I mean, they're just making a ton of great plays defensively, but now they're going to have to kick it up some if they want to get back into this ball game and at least, well, not get back into the ball game, but at least take the lead here in the championship game.
Absolutely right. And I think you're absolutely right that they're going to need to make a couple of adjustments on defense. They're going to have to really step up a little bit here in this second half. The Albuquerque Adams, prior to this game, had a +4 turnover differential compared to Ottawa's -6. So if they can get a couple of turnovers, they'll be right back in business. Williams going to take this kick up the middle. Nothing doing on that one. He'll take it up to the Albuquerque 28. So the Adams will get the ball to start the second half. Looking to hopefully get some more points and get this back under to a one-score game.
Yeah, that they do. And as you mentioned before, the beautiful thing for this offense, especially getting the ball first here in the second half to see if they can make those adjustments, or the adjustments that were made going to be beneficial for them moving forward.
From the power I, Blanton going to throw out to Scott. Going to get a couple of yards. Going to get wrapped up and taken down as number 28, Mike Carroll. One of the, 26, Terrence Pearson making that play. But it's only going to be a gain of about 1 and change.
Yeah, the way it's looking from just that first play, that's very similar to what they did in the first half, trying to get Blue Scott out in open field with some of those screen passes, but I think they may need to adjust that a bit.
They go with another screen here for Scott. That's going to be another couple of yards, and that one brought down by Amar Bryant Jr., so slowly hunting and pecking away, but it's not doing much. They got 3rd and 7 coming up.
Yeah, those screen plays aren't going to work against these defensive backs. Amar Bryant Jr. and Terrence Pearson are snuffing these out as quickly as any defensive back possibly could. And here they're going to have to throw the ball a little bit further down the field to make something work.
3 wide versus a nickel pack. Blanton stepping back deep, pump fakes, throws to the left side, caught, and catch is made for a first down. That one caught by Honus Adobe.
Yeah, Honus just wanted the ball more than the defensive back there did. I love the pump fake there, but he just runs all the way back to the football. As opposed to running that little curl route and stopping, he comes back to the football. That's what you want to see from your wide receivers. You see that kind of stuff, you want to throw the ball to your receiver as early and as often as you can throughout a football game.
Yeah, and Honus Adobe has been well known for making spectacular catches. He made a last-second touchdown to win the game against Lexington. That's another screen here for Scott. She'll have room to run. It's tried to spin up the middle, but only gets a gain of 6 before Amar Bryant helps bring her down. That's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and that wasn't the worst time to call that screen pass there. They decided to call that screen after getting a pretty big play there going deeper, and that puts Ottawa a little bit on edge in terms of getting their defensive backs further down the field.
Scott up the middle here on 2nd down. Doesn't get much as Vale's there to help make that tackle. Credit her with about 2 yards, and it's going to bring it up to the 46 for 3rd and 2.
Yeah, let's see what they do here. In my opinion, they're probably going to try to go with that screen again just to get Blue Scott in open field. But I probably wouldn't go that route. Maybe not. They don't have any backs in the backfield. This should be interesting.
It's 2 and 2 versus a 3-3 nickel for 3rd down and 2. Blanton, quick step, throws left, pass caught, made at the midfield marker. And that is Blue Scott. She makes the reception, and it's 1st down Albuquerque.
I love the creativity there. They still decided to go with Blue Scott in open field, but if you notice there, Trellis Blanton made an adjustment. That was a all slants call there from the Albuquerque offense, but they made an adjustment there to get Blue Scott to run that quick out route, and it worked to perfection.
Scott up the middle on 1st down, going to power her way to the 41 that gets him into Ottawa territory. As you see there on your screen, she's averaging about 6.5 yards per carry today.
Again, not a big back, very strong back. Run her up the middle. She doesn't care. She's going to run as fast as she can and as hard as she can into the defenders, and she will get yards, no question about it.
Going into the power I for 2nd and 1. Probably going to go for that 1st down yardage, and she will get it and get a couple more to go before Bryant. And looks like that is number 56. That is Darren Fields helping to make the tackle. But it's another 1st down for Albuquerque.
That's the 2nd our third time that we've seen a play like that where Baloo Scott has the ball and 2 defenders are trying to bring her down, and she just has the will to keep driving. Love that run.
We'll do it again, but this time it's a 1-person job. It's a 2-yard gain after Juan, Mississippi making that play, but that brings it down to the 35-yard line. Now you're going to have to start wondering how close you got to get in the field goal range.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, what they want to do is they want to hit pay dirt. They want to get the ball into the end zone, but you want to, at the very least, get some more points on the board just so you can get yourself closer to tying this ball game up.
Probably another 5 ought to do it. Blanton going to throw on 2nd down. Scott making the catch, but caught behind the line. Tackle there from Timothy Connolly. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Timothy Connolly, we haven't said his name a lot throughout this game, but he's made some really smart plays, really intelligent football player we're noticing in the middle of the field for the Ottawa Cavalry.
He averaged about 8.5 tackles during the regular season. 3rd down and 10 for Blanton, stepping back deep under pressure from the right side, gonna throw it, and it's caught by Ed Williams. He stays inside and gets down to the 12-yard line. And it's first and almost effectively goal to go for the Albuquerque Adams.
That was a great route and a great pass there for the Albuquerque Adams. That's a receiver that he's going to want to go to as early and as often as he can. I say early, he didn't really go to Ed Williams a ton in the first half, but when you're 6'6", 230 pounds, and you're going up against cornerbacks that are going to be about 5'11", 6 foot, maybe 200 pounds, more times than not, you're going to win that battle. Great catch there from Albuquerque.
And a fantastic gain to bring it to the 12. I formation for 1st and 10. Hand off to Scott. She'll go right side, gets a couple of yards before getting smacked down to the pavement. That's number 96 of Ottawa. That's Marty Trenton making the tackle, but it'll be 2nd down at the 10.
Yeah, but they're inching closer and closer here to this goal line. Loving this drive from Albuquerque. At this point, though, you really want to get that ball into the end zone.
They got twins to the left here for 2nd down. From the shotgun, Blanton to throw. Left side, pass caught by Crystal. She'll get out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Going to bring it up to 3rd down and 2 now.
And that's the 2nd time on this drive that you've noticed an audible was made from Blanton. I mean, obviously, with the experience that he's had here in the minors, those are the kinds of things you're going to get from a player who's been around the league for a while. He notices what the defense is doing. He makes the audible and gets great yardage.
12 feet to go for pay dirt. The 7 will get the 1st down, and they will get the 1st down as Scott manages to get inside the 2. Now it's officially 1st and goal to go.
1st and goal, run the ball to give the ball to Baloo Scott and let her run the ball up the middle once again. I've got no question. I've got faith that she can get the ball in the end zone. Give it to her and see what happens.
Looks like this might be the case of the power I. Hand off to Scott, left side. Not opposed! Touchdown, Albuquerque! Baloo Scott gets those 6 feet and puts the first points in the end zone for the Adams.
Just what the doctor ordered, or just what the Adams ordered. That's what they needed in order to stay in this ball game. They had to have that kind of a drive to start out this 2nd half. Incredible drive there from Albuquerque. Pretty much led almost exclusively by Baloo Scott, but some incredible passes along the way from Trellis Blanton as well. Now we've got a ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. I can't wait to see what Ottawa does in terms of adjustments here in the 2nd half offensively.
It's going to be a fantastic finish, to say the least, as Mickey Melillo puts that ball up and through. It's now a 3-point game once again. Albuquerque now trailing 13-10 with 4:34 to go here in the 3rd quarter. This is kind of what we were expecting. This is probably going to, we're expecting a knockdown, drag-out battle. Couple of scores here and there, but ultimately it's going to be a close one as Melillo kicks this one away. Returned by Isaiah King from about the 3. Going to try to go up the middle, not going to do anything there. They get about 21, 22 yards at the Ottawa 25-yard line. Esports TV has partnered with the SFL to bring sim football to millions of homes over the next 2 years. ESTV is the world's first 24/7 live, linear, and video-on-demand esports channel available everywhere through your smart TV, phone, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and more. Visit estv.co to learn more about its programming and to find all the ways you can catch the SFL action on the network. Dive going to throw to the right. It's completed to Salmons. Probably would have wanted to let that drop. It's going to be counted as a loss of 1.
Yeah, not really in love with that pass there. I mean, obviously throws Dwayne Simmons clear out of bounds, but something that's a minute detail that a lot of people probably wouldn't notice. I love the adjustment made from that defense for Albuquerque. The nickelback sees what they're doing offensively and goes to the opposite side of the field just based on what they've done throughout the game and kind of forces that play to go out of bounds.
Second down, going to be a run for Salmons, and that's another loss of 1 on that play. A bit of a tackle there from Ace Singletary helping to make that play along with Neil Rivers. Now it's going to be a 3rd and long situation.
3rd and 12, and listen, if you're Ottawa, what you do not want here is a 3 and out, especially after that beautiful drive from Albuquerque. I don't think that you can afford to go 3-0 here.
Dive going to throw. Heaves one to the right side. Bobbled and incomplete. That one was intended for Michael Knight, but he got caught up in a bit of coverage. That's going to force a 3 and out for the Cavs.
Not what they needed. Not what they needed at all. It seems like the momentum has shifted dramatically to the team in that neon green. Great play there made from the cornerback. And now we're going to see Albuquerque after that phenomenal drive to start this second half. We're going to see them get the ball here again. Let's see if this Ottawa defense, finds themselves on their heels a little bit, especially, after giving up that long drive there on the last drive.
Yeah, that was Liam Ryan of Mexico City making that defensive play as this kick is away from Aiden Loft. Going to be taken at about the 41. Williams tried to get a little bit of space, but couldn't get anywhere there. And they're going to put him down at the Albuquerque 46-yard line. The moment you've all been waiting for, the Season 19 Rookie Draft gets underway tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern on the SFL YouTube channel with the first and second rounds, live war rooms, rookie cams, and all the in-depth analysis you've come to expect from the Simulation Football League's presentation of this one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime experience. Don't miss the full weekend of SFL draft action. Blanton on the quick throw will be completed. That is number 86 of the Adams. That's Cedric Wild, one of the secondary wide receivers, making that play. Going to bring it up to 2nd down and 5 at midfield.
Yeah, great yardage there. Not to take away from the title game here, but I just want to piggyback off of the promo you just read, man. The draft night is my favorite night of the year. I cannot wait for it tomorrow night.
2nd and 5, hand off to Scott up the middle. She'll get the first down, brings it into Ottawa territory. Gets tackled there at about the 43, but it's a new set and now dealing with enemy territory.
Yeah, you're talking about drafts. I mean, we've got some of the more talented players, most talented players that you're ever going to see in any minor league anywhere. And you're seeing one right here in Baloo Scott making plays throughout this game.
1st and 10 now from the Cavs, 43. Blanton throws to the left side. Pass completed to Crystal. She'll get out of bounds at the 40, and they'll credit her with a gain of 3.
Yeah, it was a good pass there. Maybe want to run that route a little bit further downfield to get a few more yards. But, hey, maybe they'll take those 3 yards just to kind of keep the defense on their toes just a bit and then blow the top open later on in this drive.
2nd and 7. Blanton's going to be in the shotgun, 2 and 2. Looks like it's a bit of a dime pack for the Cavs. High snap for Blanton. Going to have time. Quick pass down the right side will be completed. It'll be about a 1-yard gain or so. That catch made by Ed Williams with Robert Vale making the tackle. Now 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, and Blanton's always going to make the smart pass. I mean, we've seen it throughout this game. We've seen it throughout his career. There, the defense runs that cover 4, and all the defensive backs go deep. He just throws it short.
3rd and 5 for Blanton. Big step drop under pressure. Gonna throw to the left side. It is completed to Crystal. She'll get down to the 23, and it's another first down for the Adams.
TT Crystal is one of the more crafty wide receivers you're going to see in the SFLm. 5'10", 207. She makes plays even in Mexico City as well. And here she shows just how crafty she can be with that little curl, almost curl sort of out route that she ran there to get the ball, get the first down, and Albuquerque is driving.
Onto the power I, but it'll be a throw for Blanton down the middle. Incomplete, intended for Crystal. Just couldn't hold on to it. 2nd down.
Yeah, she made a great play on the previous play and just dropped that one there. But that's not something you're going to see a ton from TT for sure. I mean, she gets her hands on the ball, gloves or no gloves, she makes that catch 9 times out of 10.
Sets up 2nd down and 10. It'll be 3 wide receivers versus its 33 nickel. Blanton under center. Gonna hand it off to Scott. Up the middle. Gonna get a good gain of about 6. It's taken down at the 17-yard line. Josh Neal and Kevin Smoker there to make that play. Now 3rd and short.
Yeah, I'm sure this defensive line is going to make me eat my words here, but something that I'm noticing is that in the first portion of this game, the defensive line was just controlling the game at the line of scrimmage. And it seems like Albuquerque's offensive line now has the advantage with those run plays.
3 wide for 3rd and 4. Blanton gonna throw it. Oh, tipped away, nearly intercepted. Oh, that was a dangerous throw. One Mississippi was there to help try to make that play, but nothing doing here as Melillo's gonna come out for the field goal.
Yeah, dangerous pass indeed. And I think Amar Bryant Jr. got his hands on that ball as well. I mean, listen, more times than not, Blanton's not going to put his passes in harm's way, but there he just does. Ball kind of got out of his hands. Fortunately for him, it was not an interception.
They're going to be about 33.5 for Mickey Melillo to tie this game. High snap. Kick up on the way. It's good! And that will tie the ball game at 13 apiece with just a hair over 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, if you're Albuquerque, what did you want there? You wanted to take the lead, right? You want to get the ball in the end zone once again. But hey, if your consolation prize is tying this football game up, especially the way that it looked in the first half, I'm sure they'll take that as well. 13-13 ball game with 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the SFLm championship game. Man, how lucky are we to be able to watch this live?
It has been a fantastic game. We're almost done with 3 quarters. We're going to have the 4th quarter coming up in just about a minute or so. This kick is underway for King. Going to take it up to the 25. Almost had an opening, but nothing doing there. Going to bring it up to the Ottawa 27-yard line. So Ottawa now once had a 10-point lead. Now looking to probably get some points to get back that lead. They're tied up now.
Yeah, they need to swing the momentum here. I mean, they've barely had the ball any here in this 3rd quarter. I mean, it's been pretty much dominant by Albuquerque. Let's see what Ottawa does to try to swing the momentum a bit.
They're going to hand it off to Salmons on 1st down, but he's caught immediately by Neil Rivers. That's his 2nd tackle of the day. He'll be credited as a 1-yard gain, though. It'll be 2nd down.
If I'm Ottawa here, maybe I just press the reset button. It doesn't look like they're going to do it. I think they're going to come out and try to run another play here in the 3rd. But if I were them, I'd just try to get my guys a little bit more rest, and we come back out in the 4th quarter and try something different.
They are going to run the play. Jive with the bunch to the right. Going to heave one down the right middle. It's caught!
What a catch!
Oh, what a catch from Gus Scott! Making a beautiful play. Gets the ball to midfield on a 24-yard pass.
And that's why I'm in the booth. And don't get me wrong, Ethan. I love being up here with you. But that's the reason why I'm up here and not calling plays for this title game. Great pass, great catch.
And it's a great time to put out some 4s and 86s in the chat, folks. We got 1 quarter of minor league football left to play, and we are knotted up at 13 apiece. This is the SFLm Season 5 Championship on YouTube. Welcome back here to Phoenix, Arizona. It's a blistering 103 degrees out, but the heat is building up here on the field. 1st and 10 for Ottawa. They're tied up at 13. Jive gonna throw, caught by Salmons on the right side. Will be brought down at about the 48. They're gonna credit him with a 2-yard gain before Dante Graham came up and laid the wood.
And you know something you just mentioned there that I don't think people realize, and I think it's a very important detail. It is extremely hot here on the field here in Phoenix, and that's something that Albuquerque is actually used to. Ottawa, not so much. And I believe that actually plays into how this ball game has been going here in this second half as well.
2nd down and 8. Hand off to Salmons, going to the right side. Going to get down to about the 45. It's about another 3 or 4 yards on that play before being taken down by Jackson Nuke and Ace Singletary. Now to bring up 3rd down and medium.
Yeah, 3rd and 5 here. What do you do if you're Ottawa? Yeah, you can try to run the ball, but the running game hasn't seemed to work very well at all. They've got 3 wide receivers. Maybe they put the ball in the air here.
Looks like they will. Jive to throw. Little pass down the middles will be completed, but it's caught by King just short of the marker. I'm going to say it's at the 40, but just not on the right side of the 40. It's going to be 4th and inches.
I'd be surprised if they don't try to challenge this. It doesn't look like they are. I guess they're going to try to go for this, and I can't say that I blame them. 4th and inches, you're already in Albuquerque territory. Go ahead and try to go for it and see if you can get this 1st down.
Looking to be about 12 on the play clock, and they will play it. Salmon's going to go right, and he will get the 1st down. Great 4th down conversion play. Get just what you need to move the chains.
That was so close there. Great tackle from Jason Peace. And it doesn't look like Albuquerque's going to challenge it either. I mean, you're seeing 2 teams here that really want this championship, man. I'm loving this football.
And it is kind of what you got to do. You got to lay everything on the line here. Salmon's on 1st down, has to go around to the right. Gets tackled down from behind, but not before getting a gain of 6 after Singletary helped to make that play.
Yeah, that's effort. That's all that is there. That's effort on both sides. I mean, it's effort for them to come and make that tackle from behind, but it's also effort there to get those 6 yards from Dwayne Salmons. Great run there.
2nd down and 4. 3 wide receivers with 2 in the back. Here's the snap for Jive. Going to throw left. Pass completed to Scott. He'll step out of bounds at the 28. But that is enough to move the chains once again. That's a 1st down for Ottawa.
Yeah, when things started to look bleak in the 3rd quarter, again, they didn't have a ton of success offensively at all. Now it seems like they've got their stride back a little bit, making some of those easy little passes, getting 4 or 5 yards on run plays. Great job so far in this offensive drive.
1st and 10 for a handoff to Salmons. Caught right just as he gets past the line. Cody Holland helping to make that play. It's going to be a tackle, a gain of 1. You see there, number 55 of Albuquerque, Moses Tawai, a little slow to get up, but he's okay.
Yeah, great defense there. Let's see what they do here on 2nd and 9.
From the 27, they're going to go 5 wide. Dime package for Albuquerque with a 4-1 set. High snap for Jive. Throws the deep ball right side.
Oh, he got it.
And goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Ottawa. Michael Knight brings it in.
Michael Knight, 6'4", 200 pounds, just leaps about 40 inches off of the ground there. Makes the catch over number 24, Liam Ryan, the 2-way player from Mexico City. Great pass there from Cyrus Jive. Even better catch there on that corner route. Beautiful job there from this offense when things didn't look so great for them, especially how that 3rd quarter was going. But now they show they've got the drive, they've got the tenacity, and they've got the talent to continue to put points on the board. The extra point is good, and now they are back up by 7 points. Great job from Ottawa here in the title game.
Yeah, that was a fantastic play. You saw there Liam Ryan tried to cut inside. Didn't really work out, and that left Michael Knight, a young loner on the cause to cut in the crusade of the innocent.
Absolutely.
And that was a fantastic run there to bring up the score. Ottawa now up on Albuquerque 20-13 But we got 7.5 minutes of football left to play for the moment. Ball taken in about the 5 for Ed Williams. He tried to go to the right side, and he'll get about 19 on the return. He'll set up shop for the Adams at the 24-yard line. APM Music is unrivaled music to bring your stories to life, inspiring every production with the world's most robust and constantly refreshed music collection, state-of-the-art technology, and world-class customer service. APM Music is the official soundtrack of the Simulation Football League. To explore their library and to find the perfect tracks for your projects, visit apmmusic.com. Power Eyes set up for the Adams here on first down. Blanton, quick throw to Crystal, makes the catch. Going to be a gain of 8. Great run on that play. Excuse me, I stand corrected. That is number 89 of the Adams. That is the secondary tight end, Kyle Ferdinand, with the reception.
Yeah, a really quick pass there. It wasn't a 3-step drop, 5-step drop, any of that. It was basically a 1-step drop and throw the ball, and they get 8 yards there on that pass play. Great call.
Now going into a heavy eye on second down. 2 tight ends right. Hand off to Scott. Gets caught from behind, but it's enough to move the chains. It's a first down for the Adams.
Yeah, that it was. And I'm telling you, Ottawa's defense, their whole team needs to thank Buster Bronx there for coming in and making the play when he did. Because if not, Blue Scott was going to break that tackle there from Amar Bryant, and she would probably still be running.
Now on 1st and 10, 2-2 with nobody behind. Blanton in trouble, throws to the right side, tipped away and incomplete. That one intended for Blue Scott, but knocked away by one Mississippi.
Yeah, one Mississippi knocking the ball away there, like you mentioned, but also that defensive line had a ton of pressure coming towards the quarterback there. He had to get rid of the ball when he did. Almost still ended up in a reception for Albuquerque, with just a better defensive play from the Ottawa Cavalry.
2nd down and 10 now. They're going to go in an I with 3 wide. Looks like it's a 33 nickel for the Cavs. Blanton to throw. Steps back. Goes to the left. Tipped away. Incomplete. That one intended for Honus Adobe, but that got knocked away. Kevin Smoker was right in the middle of the path.
Kevin Smoker was having none of that. If Kevin Smoker doesn't get his hands on the ball there, that's easily, there's no one near the wide receiver there. That's easily a first down. A perfect route that was ran there from Honus Adobe. I mean, when does he not run great routes? But what an incredible defensive play there from Smoker.
That's going to set up 3rd down and 10 at the Albuquerque 34. Blanton's going to be in the shotgun. He's got 2-2. Dime pack for Ottawa. Blue Scott in the backfield. Good snap for Blanton with time. Has to throw it. Will do so. Makes the catch at the Ottawa 42. It's a first down again for Albuquerque. And look who it is once again. It's Honus Adobe.
Honus Adobe making a great catch there. But you want to give credit to somebody? We're going to give credit to that offensive line there, led by Phoebe Collins, 6'7", 335. They're playing at tackle position, holding it down and making sure that nobody gets anywhere close to getting a sack there. Trellis Blanton had all day long to throw the ball, and there he completes the pass. First down for Albuquerque.
Less than 6 minutes to go now in Ottawa territory. Quick pass for Blanton. Caught and
catch.
Brought up close to the first down. They're going to say the Crystal did cross the plane. It's going to be a first down again for the Adams now at the 31.
We saw a few series back where the ball hit TT Crystal square in the hands and she dropped it. As we mentioned before, it doesn't happen too often. There you see her catch the ball with ease. Beautiful catch, another first down.
Power I this time. Scott's is going to go nowhere. It's going to be a loss of 1 on that play. And that is another tackle for number 56. That's Darren Fields, one of the secondary linebackers, making that play.
Yeah, great defensive play there. They just scoped out what they were going to do. They've come out in that heavy set a good bit throughout this game. Here they are again in this heavy set, and they normally run that stretch play or they'll run a screen route. Let's see which one they do here.
They're going to go for the pass. Blanton quick down the middle. Pass is completed and caught for a first down. Just enough to move those chains. That's the second tight end, Rand Cullen.
Very, very smart there. Again, as I mentioned, listen, they had me fooled. I was thinking they were either going to go with the stretch or the screen. They send the halfback out to the flats, and it kind of confuses defense as well. As opposed to hitting the running back, they hit the tight end and get another first down on this drive.
Planting the throw on first down here, caught by Crystal, going to get down to the 16. That tackle there made by Amar Bryant Jr. It's good for another gain of 5.
Yeah, you see who Blanton is trusting. I mean, he trusts all of his receiving threats, his receiving core, if you will. But he's gone to TT Crystal 12 times throughout this game, and I can't blame him one bit. Throw the ball to her, watch her make plays.
Second down and 5 with 3 wide receivers. Blanton in the shotgun. Gonna throw. Under pressure and brought down in the backfield. That is a loss of 6 on that play. Buster Bronx with another big tackle for loss.
Absolutely. He's basically saved them a number of times here in this second half. Not what you want if you're Albuquerque, especially with the success that they've been having so far. But now you're looking at a 3rd and long here deep in Ottawa territory.
Going 2 and 2. Blanton under pressure from the right. Gonna throw it. Pass completed to Williams. He's gonna get stopped short of the first down. They're gonna mark him out at the 12. This is a bit of a quandary here. You got 4th and 1. You're down by 7. But it looks like they're gonna bring out Melillo for the field goal.
Yeah, it looks like they are. I'm not sure if I agree with it. Let's see if they stick with that. Yeah, and it looks like they are.
It's not a bad strategy when you got 3.5 minutes to go. You get a stop, you get a turnover, you're right back in the game, and a touchdown would give you the lead. This will be a 28.5-yard kick from the right hash. Good snap, good hold, kick on the way. It is good, and Melillo maintains his perfection. It's now a 4-point ball game. Ottawa leading Albuquerque 20-16 with just a hair under 3.5 to go in the game.
Yeah, well, there's no question. I mean, Albuquerque and any team that had Mickey Melillo is going to trust him, when you get him on the field. But, again, I'm not so sure if I would have gone that route. Here it looks like they're going to go ahead with 3 minutes and 30 seconds and try to kick the onside kick to get the ball back. This interesting play, an exciting play. Let's see if they can, in fact, get it back.
Kick is away, and is picked up by Ottawa, and there it goes! Takes it down to the Albuquerque 27-yard line. Oh, an unfortunate turn of events there as Terry Harper got the ball and almost nearly ran it back.
Yeah, he really did, and that's one of the main reasons there why I don't exactly love what they decided to do in terms of going ahead and kicking that field goal. Here now, Ottawa's already deep in Albuquerque territory. Worst case scenario, they get 3 points back, and we're back to square one.
And there's going to be a handoff to Salmon. It's going to be taken for a gain of 1. There's a bit of a good stop there from Jason Peace and Jax Nuke. Going to bring up 2nd down and 9. If they can keep that up, they might be able to hold off Ottawa to 3.
Yeah, but the thing that is in Ottawa's favor, that clock. That clock is tick, tick, tick. It's ticking away on Albuquerque's chances.
2nd down and 9 now with the offset eye. 2 tight ends to the right side. Hand off to Salmons. Up the middle. Caught by Peace again. Going to be another 1-yard gain. So once again, looks like Ottawa's probably just going to keep with the running game just to drain the clock. We'll have one more play. And then we'll probably from there, we'll likely go to the 2-minute warning. So 3rd down and 8. Jive has 3 wide receivers. 33 pack for Albuquerque in the nickel set. Jive to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it, and it is caught out of bounds. Michael Knight had the catch, but they're saying he caught it out. And that's going to be 4th down, and it stops the clock with 2:15 to go.
Listen, Ethan, that was very close. That was very, very close to being a catch there. Either way, I really don't like the play call there. I know it's 4th and 8, but hey, why not continue to just run the ball and let that time tick away, at least until that 2-minute warning. Well, it's 2:15 now. They're going to kick a field goal here. Let's see if they make it.
Jacobson's going to have it from 42 yards. Good snap and hold. Kick on the way. And it is good from 42 out. So Albuquerque now back to square one. They are now down by 7, 23-16, with about 2:10 to go in the ball game.
Good thing for Albuquerque here, you technically have 4 timeouts, right? So you've got the 2-minute warning and you've got your 3. So this game, I mean, obviously we know this game is far from over. But again, I repeat myself, man. This is, we're fortunate to be able to be here to watch this and to call this game. 7-point game here in the title game in the minors, and we're down to 2 minutes and 11 seconds left. Let's go, man.
Williams going to take it from the 7. He'll take it up to the 28. So they'll have one play on this side of the 2-minute warning before the clock will officially stop. So now they've got 72 yards to get to the end zone to score and tie the ball game. And if Albuquerque is known for anything, they have been very clutch. They've had that comeback win against Lexington. They've had a close win against Ottawa in the first season. They can do it again. Pass here's caught by Scott. Going to get taken out of bounds at the 28. So no gain on the play, but it does stop the clock. So they'll get one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, that they will. 2 seconds left. As you mentioned before, the 2-minute warning. Not crazy about the play call, but I do like the idea of trying to get the ball on the sidelines as much as you can, as often as you can, to try to preserve as much time as you can.
3 wide receivers and an offset eye for 2nd and 10. Nickel pack for Ottawa. Len stepping back. Gonna have time. Gonna heave one out down the middle. Caught! Wide open! Oh my goodness! Honus Adobe to the 20! 10! Touchdown! Albuquerque! A-L-B-U Turkey!
What a pass from Trellis Blanton. And if you're Ottawa, you have got to be kicking yourself defensively. The middle of the field. So you have 22 there. He's trying to make a play, but he just undercuts, and there is nobody behind 22. What a pass, what a route, what a catch, what a ball game we have here.
We have to do the extra point, but that'll be on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Albuquerque looking to tie this ball game. This is the SFLm Season 5 Championship on YouTube. Back here in Phoenix, Arizona, this has been an exciting game to say the least. Mickey Malello to kick the extra point to tie the ball game. It is up. It is through. We are tied at 23 with 1:51 to go.
Are you serious right now, Ethan, with this? 23-23 in the SFLm championship game with less than 2 minutes to go. And listen, Ottawa has a chance here with 3 timeouts to put one heck of a drive together to get down the field, but so does Albuquerque. Albuquerque has 3 timeouts. This is unbelievable right now.
It's going to come down to who gets the ball last, as far as I'm concerned, as that run from King is going to bring it up to the 23. So they got 1:47 to go, just a hair above 100 seconds. Ottawa's game plan has just got to be to hold on to the football, get down the field, use your timeouts when necessary, and just get into range for the field goal.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Let's see if that's what they do.
1st down and 10 at the 23. 3 wide receivers. Jive to throw. Pressure from the left. Gonna throw it. It's completed. And catch made by Michael Knight. He's gonna step out of bounds at the 28. So that'll stop the clock with 1:43. You see there on your screen, 54 yards receiving for Michael Knight, along with that touchdown.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a scary pass there, too. If it wasn't for Dante Grimm basically misreading the pass, that easily could have been a pick 6 there going Albuquerque's way. Got to be a little bit more careful there with those kinds of passes, especially with this much on the line.
2nd down and 5. They'll go 2 and 2. Jive to throw. Pressure. And it's caught there by Salmon. So going to get to the 31. They're going to run back to the line. They're not going to use their timeouts. Now 3rd down and 2. Back to the 2-2. Jive stepping back. Throws right. Pass, this one's complete to Rourke. Stays in bounds. Going to keep the clock running. Now a minute and 20 to go. Going to be first down at the 38. Getting set back up. Jive going to throw again. Pump fakes. Right side for Rourke. Nipped away, incomplete. Picked away there by YSK Dre, the week's 9 signing from last week, making himself known today.
Yeah, YSK Dre there trying to be the hero. They're making that play, almost catching the interception there. And if he would have, he definitely would have been the hero. No question about it.
So Ottawa going back to the 2-2. Excuse me, with 3 wide to the left side. Excuse me, so with 5 wide. Low snap for Jive. Throws down the middle. Pass incomplete. That one intended for number 80. That's the secondary receiver, Harry Harper. But there was a lot of pressure from the middle. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, this is it, man. You've got to put everything on the line. If you offensively, defensive line, linebackers, defensive backs, quarterbacks, everybody, you've got to put everything on the line here. This is for all the marbles right here.
3 punch to the right side for 3rd and 10. Jive with a quick step, gonna throw, quick pass. It's nearly intercepted by Jason Peace. Oh, that one intended for King, but I think Ottawa's got to thank their lucky stars that didn't get hauled in.
They do indeed. Jason Peace making plays as he has done his entire career here in Albuquerque. And there, he's just watching the quarterback's eyes. He knows what's coming. He knows the ball's coming across the middle of the field, just bats it down. And fortunately for Ottawa, it's not an interception. Unfortunately, they now have to give the ball back to Albuquerque after that explosive play that they had on their last drive.
Aiden Loft will kick this away. More than likely going to be at about the 30, 35. Probably just going to flip the field here. Going to be taking about the 25. And Williams will set up shop for the Adams at the 27. So now Albuquerque's got the same situation. They got a minute to go. All 3 timeouts. All they got to do is hit that field goal, and they're going to go home with another title.
How beautiful is that for them right now? How beautiful is that? I mean, you could write the story. I mean, let me be honest. You could write the story, but how much better is it that as opposed to us reading the story, we're seeing it play out here live?
It is always a fantastic game, and that's what makes the SFL so exciting to see. Blanton gonna throw. Catch made for a first down by TT Crystal. Gonna bring it up to the 41-yard line. They're going no huddle. 45 seconds remaining. Back up to the line. Blanton gonna throw. Waiting. Get to the throw. It's completed. And Albuquerque will take the timeout after the reception was made by Westlake. And that's going to bring it just close to midfield with 38 to go.
If you're this defense, if you're Ottawa, I mean, you've got so many weapons that you've got to be cognizant of. I mean, you've got to watch out for TT Crystal. She's just had an incredible game this entire title game. But you've also got to watch out for Blue Scott. What do you do if you're Ottawa right now?
They're setting up for a pass defense by the looks of it. Blanton to throw. Pass down the middle, caught by Westlake. Gets down to the 30, down to the 29. 30 seconds to go. Albuquerque going to try to run back to the line. They don't want to use their timeouts just yet. They're going to try to milk this clock for all it's worth. Blanton to throw again. Run to the left side. Complete to Westlake again. He'll be caught short of the first down. That'll be another time. That's a timeout called by Ottawa. Now it's 17 seconds to go.
Yeah, they want to preserve as much time as they can, but with them calling that timeout there, they cannot afford for Albuquerque to get the first down. I mean, they just can't. If Albuquerque gets the first down here, this game may just be over.
If they just cross into the 18-yard line, it would be a 35-yard attempt. They're going to go to that power I. Handoff for Scott. Leveled in the backfield. Ottawa takes the second timeout. That'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
Great,
what a hit there from Pearson.
Play from Terrence Pearson. How often have we said that? And that's what you have to have here. Again, as we said before, they cannot afford to give them the first down here. It's 3rd and 2, 14 seconds left. Ottawa has 1 timeout left. And they're going to go ahead, Albuquerque here, and kick the field goal.
It's not a bad call to go ahead and just get the points, get the lead. Mickey Malello, this will be from 38 yards on the left hash. Good snap, good hold, kick on the way, and it's good! Mickey Malello maintains perfection, and it's a 3-point lead for the Adams with 10 seconds to go.
And if Ottawa cannot pull out the victory here, it is deja vu all over again. This is exactly what happened in week 4 as Mickey Malello kicked the game-winning field goal to give Albuquerque their first win of the season, and what has resulted in 6 straight, potentially number 7, and number 7 will be the biggest that they've had since winning the championship in the previous seasons.
Ball taken in about the 5 is going to be set up to the 24. So Ottawa will have likely 1, maybe 2 plays to get in a position to set up for either a game-tying field goal or the Hail Mary. And this is going to be a tough spot for Cyrus Jive, to say the least. They're going to go with 5 wide versus the dime package. From the shotgun, ticks away, pass down the middle, it's intercepted! Picked off by Dante Grimm, and that's your ball game! Albuquerque gets their 3rd SFLm championship by defeating the Ottawa Cavalry 26-23. Oh my goodness, excuse me. That is title number 2 for the Albuquerque Adams. What a way to finish it off with one of your best defensive backs taking the interception.
That was one of the most incredible football games I have ever seen, and it just so happens to be in the title game. I mean, you're talking about a team that had 3 points at half. They were down by 10. It was 13-3, with Ottawa looking as though they had the game in hand. They had figured out something defensively that Albuquerque just could not do anything about. The best that they could do was get a field goal. You come in the second half, and on the very first drive of the second half, Albuquerque drives the ball all the way down Ottawa's throat, gets the ball into the end zone. I mean, you're talking about a team, I know we've said this ad nauseum. Albuquerque was dead in the water to start this season out. They were 0-3, and in their first 2 games of the season, they weren't anywhere close to being in those ball games. I mean, they got destroyed by San Jose. They got beat pretty badly by Annapolis. They got beat by 3 points at home in week 3, and it didn't matter. It didn't matter. They still end up winning the championship after going 7-0 the rest of the way. What a job from this team, who deserves to be called champions, who deserves to be called the SFLm Season 5 champions. Congratulations, Albuquerque. You have done just that.
They absolutely have. Congratulations to everybody on the Albuquerque team and staff. Big commiserations to Ottawa, too. They pulled off a fantastic finish to their season, getting into the championship. Player of the game honors today goes to Torellis Blanton, 36 of 44, 361 yards, and that touchdown for a QB rating of 108.4. Fantastic effort from everyone on all sides of the ball for creating an amazing championship game. And if that's not a good way to cap off what will be a fantastic offseason, I don't know what will, because tomorrow night is draft night. They're going to celebrate as Albuquerque tonight, but tomorrow they could be going to other teams. We don't know where it's going to be. You'll find that out 7:30 Eastern tomorrow night here on the YouTube channel. For Jay Hayden, for Commissioner, Producer Extraordinaire Cameron Irvine, I'm Ethan Muslin. Once again, final score. Albuquerque takes title number 2. They beat Ottawa 26-23. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League, presented by APM Music. Season starts tomorrow, boys. Let's go!